Hello everyone, welcome back to Soccer Showdown. Joe Archino and Martino Puccio here with you as always, breaking down everything at the 2018 World Cup. 4 teams remain and there is very little room left for error. Martino, let's go to our first match that we have to get prepared for. We have France against Belgium. That's going to be on Tuesday, July 10th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So many things to go over, Martino, but of course, France has really been playing so well as of late. They get it done 2-0 over Uruguay, and of course, Uruguay did not have Cavani, but I don't think that takes anything away from France. How good is this France team, Archino?
I think this France team is really clicking on all cylinders. I think you've seen it over the past few games. I know we mentioned how they weren't that great against Argentina, but some of those chances that they got were easily preventable that led to the 3 goals that they let up. But you saw it. Even without Cavani, they really dominated all facets of the game, especially goalkeeper because Muslera''s mess up. But I just think they're firing on all cylinders, and everyone from Kanté to Pogba to Griezmann and Mbappe, everyone's just been so sound, and it really doesn't matter who you put out there for them because they keep making their substitutions even when Matuidi wasn't able to play. You didn't even notice it, and I think that's really important heading into a semifinal.
Well, France certainly has a hot hand, but no one has a hotter hand right now than Belgium after their huge upset over Brazil. They get it done 2-1, Martino. And I mean, you don't need to look many places how this happened. Eden Hazard, Kevin De Bruyne, Lukaku, all 3 of them and more were just phenomenal in this game. How did Belgium get it done, and what were you most stunned and surprised about it, how they did it?
I think someone you forgot to mention who was absolutely unreal was Courtois. I thought he had probably one of the better games out of all the other Belgians on the field. But what I saw specifically was that they took advantage of Fernandinho being in there instead of Casemiro. Every time Belgium went on the counter, especially early, they made Brazil pay for it. I mean, that De Bruyne goal was absolutely fantastic. I don't think he could have hit that any better than he did. And you're really seeing it now that they're flourishing. Romelu Lukaku was just being a physical bully against the Brazilians, and you saw him wreaking havoc up and down the field. He was like a tank going down there. He's so massive, and you finally see the potential that he has. And Hazard, he just completely controls the game. And when he's on like that, and then you got De Bruyne on the counter, Courtois unstoppable in between the posts, they're really difficult to beat. And Brazil outplayed them in that second half, but they were still finding a way to grind out that result, and they were bending and they didn't break. And I think that's what was most important for them. And I think it's really been a trickle-down effect ever since they came back against Japan. It's just this brand new mentality. They exercise their demons, and I think they're ready for a game like this.
This is going to be a very difficult contest. Both teams are stacked. There's a lot of talent all over the place. Not the easiest game to predict, but Martino, we want your pick. What's going to happen in this one?
I think this one's really difficult. This is a lot more difficult than the other one that we're going to be talking about against England and Croatia. I'm going to go with France here. I think this one's going to be really tight throughout. This could even go to penalties with the way this tournament has been going. It's been a lot of back and forth. But to me, when the midfield, like France, is playing like the way they did in these past few games, and Belgium still had a little bit left to be desired on the field, I think I got to go with France. They've been there in a final in 2016, and they're back here again, and they're even better than they were 2 years ago. So I'm going to go with France in this, and they're going to be going to another final.
He's got France, and you never know what's going to happen. Make sure you watch this one. It's going to be an unforgettable, just like so many other matches during this tournament. But I'm Joe Archino. He's Martino Puccio. You've been watching Soccer Showdown. Thank you as always, and we'll see you next time.